Hello and welcome back to the next episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the first game in the series. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, I yeah. So let's go on with that guy. He reminds me of someone. Hey. Today's trial, let's talk about it. So, you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get the wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just me sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. If you were that worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? True words were never spoken before. Your refusal, why? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. Not again that right. I write about Wright, how he is right. Right. No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find a thing that will inspire him to talk. The painting. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious looking painting on that wall. Pretentious looking? Well, you know the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go? Yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I sold it, you see. Yes, that's right. Sold it? I'm not sure I buy that. Wasn't that a painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen? I don't see how it is any of your business. Please speak no more of that accursed painting. Let's present him with the photograph. Oh. Very well, I tell you what I know. However, you didn't hear it from me if you follow. I thought that man is Mr. Wright. You got to love the names in this game, yeah. Is he all-American, red, white, blue? He's the president of the Blue Corps. Red, white, Blue Corps. They're something like a detective agency, right? They're information pros. They sell information, you see, sensitive information. Despite his name, Mr. White has the blackest reputation of any man in this country. Should you run across him, watch what you say. You wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you. Selling information sounds like blackmail. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located, I suppose? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally a lead on this guy. Even if Apromay couldn't have done it, he could have. Time to take action, yeah. Photograph returned to Mr. Grossberg. Now I must ask you to leave. I need to think about things alone. Okay. Let's move to Blue Corp. What's with this deco? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name? What's your name? I was incredibly asking the title that you go by. Wright, Phoenix Wright. Incredibly? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous? What's up with this complicated gibberish? Perhaps I have intimidated you with my gigantic vocabulary? What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporation expansion official. I didn't knew that. I learned something new. Well, my business dealing bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with a worldly challenged. Now I feel bad. What a fruitcake. Yeah. I kinda like the censoring of curse word, but you still know there are curse words in the game. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does the mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy arrogance meter is off the scale. Oh, such an... that grin. That grin that could rival the Manhattan. Yeah, let's talk. I want this get over. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct, she was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. No. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. No. But that's probably most of the politicians on the whole world. It is even known that the German is tapped. It is even official that they are recorded for and hold on like 6 months, I think, and only used if there is what was the word, suspicious The person is suspicious. Yeah, my ass. But there are even more bigger things going, like the USA and yeah. She does gather information for us as a part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone. I want to pronounce it in German, but I know it's probably wrong, right? Illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to modern details such as time and place. My motto is don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. Wright. The hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'll be capable of doing that. He raises a good question actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho. The police, the courts. To me they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are the company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years I've built the business up into the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I read Wright of Blue Corp as a founder and CEO named it so. And why you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulastic, is it not? Stop using stupid words. You're confusing me. There's something that's bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh, just yesterday actually. Your point being? My point is simple, or rather my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? Not my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like the sorry excuse of an attorney, Roddy Burger. Oh, nice one. What? Ugh. He punched me? Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I'm welcome. It is you who I will be found guilty. What? Heed my explanation. The police, the courts, they all do my biddings. So, you say... But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. You came here for gaudy burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg, yes. Then you must ask him, why is that painting of his hanging here? Perhaps when will he tell you? Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profits. Go now. Skedaddle, there's nothing more to discuss. I think we should move back to Grossberg Law Office. I swear. Jumping Jehoshaphat? What? Oh, you! What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about whole mess. Something really brought us in. That is clear. Damn it! I saw it now. That flickering is back. Oh, well, it isn't so often. I try to fix it later on. I hate this. I hate this. Talk. I talked about him that. Why? Do we really need to go over this all again? So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right up there the other day. Was not the one you said had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO office at Blue Corp's Red White's office. Oh. So you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he, blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof? Gaudy proof? Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What he's talking about. Red Wright is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years! All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name back on the photograph. As you suggested, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. Wright would have destroyed me if I did. So That's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Mr. White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutor, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than a sorting court the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spiritual medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Faye. Faye. Indeed, she was Mia's mother, and she had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remained unsolved to this day. And that case is the DL6 incident. Reason for blackmail. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want the people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told Wright? He offered me riches. And it is embarrassment to me now. Because I talked the police were mocked far and wide. The secret, they began to looking for one who sold them out. Of course, Mr. White heard about it and came to me. Only this time to offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. And yet, if you would still challenge him, you would have a closer look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something what she found. Okay. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Rosberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have taken another look. And I think we should end this episode right here, right now. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye.